Last time on Paint It Black.
I'm a little upset there's no St. Patrick's Day music.
So now you can do music, fucker?
This guy, we were just BSing and we were talking about like...
How'd you meet this guy? He works at Match.com?
Grinder. No. After we had sex, I was just talking to him.
It was pillow talk?
No,
This is what we call pillow talk.
Yeah.
Yo, when you say hit it, I half expect like, whoa, yeah, it takes two to make a thing go right. You know, hit it.
Pete, please start saying the news.
Is that how you hit it?
You honky fuck.
No.
What about
That's
the
like
DJ who has to
different.
follow that act, though? It's just like, that was the Holocaust band. Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Little like inside baseball, we have a group chat.
Time out, I think you're using the word baseball
This is the
wrong.
second time he used inside baseball.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That means behind the scenes.
no,
That does not mean
That's a
that.
term for behind the scenes.
No.
You gotta eat ice cold. Not room temperature, not hot.
No.
Ice cold.
What's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
Is Brian and Pete ready? And it's like, no, BLPA. Brian's like, it's Pete's ass. We're not ready.
The man's got a talent.
Dastardly deeds are happening inside the podcast room.
Welcome back to the Paint It Black podcast, starring Lou Figueroa, Brian Katz, and your host, Pete Berg.
What's up, fellas?
Yo,
What's up?
It's fucking March, late March, and it's goddamn snowing outside again.
Yeah, I noticed that in the intro, I had to say Pete Berg instead of the regular Peterberg.
I like it better. Drop the R. Not
You're not a fan of the R?
I haven't used the R in many years.
Any reason?
Well, do you have a dirty thing with the R?
I just remember like we sat there and cut that intro for like 20 minutes because you could not let go of the R.
It's Peter Berg, man. That's the guy's name.
Yeah, you call me Pete and you call me Berg, yet you couldn't put those two together for one little intro.
Together, you gotta have the R.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway, I'm Pete. That's Brian.
Yo,
Stooley Lou.
What
the
up?
canary.
And we got Jillian.
Hello.
Welcome back, Jill.
Good to be back.
So, how's everyone doing?
It's all right.
Brian, you look a little worse for wear.
No, I'm feeling good.
Feeling good?
Oh, yeah. I soldiered up. Everyone thought I was going down for the count today. Not gonna be on the podcast. The first time ever. I made it.
Got a little March Madness in you?
A little March Madness, a lot of weed, just some drinks, some food. So we're riding a high right now.
You're the best 32-year-old, 21-year-old I've ever met.
Yo, last week was very musical.
Of course it was.
And it wasn't even like me trying to get you guys to do shit. You were singing fucking a bunch of like Will.I.am songs. Or...
Well, that was because the Holocaust.
That's why he's singing.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Will I Am somewhere's just like, what, for real?
Like
My
that-
music just got compared to the Holocaust?
You had that Irish intro thing, and It Takes Two we talked about.
It was Lou's dream come true, but he had no control over it.
Yeah.
So in other words, Lou, you just can't have control over certain things. You cannot be the maestro.
I am, though. I made my puppets dance.
desperately
I said,
wants-
Did you?
I said,
Did you really?
I said, all right, the music thing is over with, and then we have like a record setting, like 5 songs. On.
But was that your plan all along?
If Luke could change this podcast to anything, it would just be like an acapella cast.
We would just be doo-wopping. Like around a barrel that's on fire.
Oh, for the longest time.
Yo, we would get jackets.
See how
though.
quickly he jumped into that?
That's what
That
he
was
wants.
natural.
We're the pecan sandies.
This could be good. This could be
He
good.
loves his bow ties, the guy.
No, we would be like street thugs, but then all of a sudden we're snapping our
That
fingers.
girl is
Like,
poison.
oh my god, I think those guys are going to rob and rape me. Oh my god, what are they going to do? They're following right behind me. And then you guys just break out into song instead.
Then
of
me and
like,
Pete
retreat.
walk right behind him. They're like, all right, we're safe.
But yo, we can get cool
And we're just like,
jackets.
you really got a hold on me.
Ebony and ivory.
That'd be really inappropriate for us to sing. Like
Well, you
white,
guys- the two of
ivory
you.
and ivory.
Oh, well, that's
do
our
a
wedding song. Hi.
Duet, yeah. What do you think about that?
Ivory and ivory. All white on every key.
Wow. All right, let's get this thing started.
All right, you want to jump into the news?
Hit it.
You're an ass.
Live, ladies and fellas, from the invisible airways of the Planet Pack Studios, here is the news.
It takes two to make Pete do news.
Dude, I kind of want that to be the song, really.
Lou?
Just saying, like, you prefaced it last time with a hit it. It's the only song where they really
Hit it. Boom.
emphasize
Yeah.
hit it.
No,
Well,
but
what
the
I'm
Beastie
saying-
Boys.
Yeah.
That's Kick It.
Shit.
God, you're white.
What I'm saying is we're singing enough here that you could splice up something.
That's true.
Like you
So it's on you, Producer Lou.
I'll make it happen.
It's on you.
Just saying, you're the guy who wants the music. All right. Starting off today, good news for anybody who has an unfortunate accident. It's now possible to get a dick transplant.
Because I've been
Keep that in
looking
my
for
back
one of
pocket.
those.
I'm stalking to the fellas. Ladies, take a break. Fellas,
No,
you know what I'm
I've
talking
been
about.
looking for one of
Do
those.
they build you bigger, better, faster?
No. Whenever you come. Anyway, there's a rite of passage in South Africa where boys entering manhood get a circumcision. This does not go well a lot of the time, including this guy who had it botched because it includes unskilled or unscrupulous practitioners and unsterilized instruments and plenty of infection.
I thought this was for, like, the white guy who finally wants a black dick. Like,
Well,
Well, you don't want this black dick.
We gotta
that's been
start
fucked up by
somewhere,
medicine man.
yeah.
exactly. You don't want Papa Shango doing your circumcision.
Africa, I'm just gonna say something. Stop messing with your kids' genitalia.
They really got a thing for that.
You screw with the girls' clitorises and you're screwing with your boys' penises.
They just
Stop
circumcise
it.
whatever they could get their hands on.
Just don't.
Gross.
Don't.
So this guy had a botched circumcision, and he received a donated penis from a deceased relative.
Yuck.
Keep it in the family.
That's the only word to describe it. Thank you. Lou.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck? So every time he jerks off, he's jerking off with, like,
his cousin's
Uncle Mumbatu's dick.
dick. Uncle Mumbat.
This one's for you.
So it's like every time he jerks off, it's got to be like incest, right?
No,
I would
it's
never
call-
masturbate again.
No, it's calling respect to your ancestors. This one's for you.
Yeah.
Uncle Mumbatu.
Man.
Asadibu means
Yes.
fuck you, God.
Damn.
But reports say that this went well, and he can be sexually active again. All right, next story. There's a neighborhood in Charlotte, North Carolina that is being terrorized, speaking of dicks, by a naked man who just hangs out on his porch butt naked. Police can't arrest this guy because there's technically no law against it.
He's
Really?
on his own property. But
He's on his
right?
porch.
But still, you can't just like hang out your own property with the dick flopping out.
There's a photo of this terrible human
Is
being.
he giving the finger?
I can't tell if he's flipping someone off or smoking a
Yeah, I
cigarette.
can't tell.
Yeah, I
either.
thought he was smoking.
Kind of looks like he's smoking.
Or both.
But yeah, he just kind of hangs out.
With the hang out. Get it?
I get it.
And how long has this been going on?
10 years.
Years.
Get over it at this point. It's happening.
Right.
It's there.
Like, if you're not used to that shrivelly dick now, by now, yeah.
If anything, you should be acquainted with it. You should have a relationship with it almost. You'd miss it if it were gone.
Just wave. Hi, Tom. Hi, Dick.
How's the dick doing today? It's doing good. Seems a little cold out. Yes, it is.
How's it hanging?
That never gets old.
You gonna dress that thing up for Halloween, Tom?
You know it.
Put some googly eyes on it?
Paints around it like an elephant.
Well, I would
Just
do it
paints
like,
it like the trunk.
I would straight up dress up like Beetlejuice
Yeah.
and have it painted like the sandworm.
The sandworm with the
Yeah.
stripes.
Uh-huh.
See?
And Beetlejuice,
That's why you're an artist.
Straddling it.
Creativity, yeah.
I don't think this guy cares so much.
See, not creative. I went like last year I was a python. This year I'm an anaconda.
I would have a kid riding down a slide.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Gross.
Terrible.
Anyway, so they've gotten the homeowners association involved,
Oh,
but
those
still,
cocksuckers.
there's nothing. A lot of dick talk, but there's nothing they can really do about this. So
Your words mean nothing to me!
that's why they're taking pictures and spreading them on the
It's a
internet.
direct
That's what
quote.
homeowners associations do. God, do you know what's a bigger pain in the ass than the PTA? The homeowners association.
Well,
Preach.
Reach.
Preach, Jillian.
Preach.
Preach.
I'm sorry, am I talking about 30-year-old problems right now? Yeah, the homeowners association. Jesus fucking Christ, get a life.
no, please stop fucking walking around with your dick hanging out.
Yes.
Like, it's not
He's
even like a
not walking around. He's
crazy
on his
crest.
porch. He's on his porch. Stand in your backyard naked, honey. See what happens.
All right, next story. A woman in Manhattan died this week after. Remember how windy it was the other day?
Yeah.
She got nailed
Yes!
by a piece of plywood.
My mother
Apple-
text messaged me about that. Now, my mother doesn't give two shits, generally what I do in life. She's not one of those mothers. But she texted me this morning of being careful walking around the city because people are dying from being hit by plywood flying off of buildings.
Well, this is the woman who she was talking about.
She got like, split in half like Kung Lao would do to people.
Yeah, slowly peeled apart.
How does your mother sound? Because I imagine she sounds very regal.
No,
Jillian.
she can do that. But that's
Daughter,
that's my
be wary when you're walking down the streets of that awful city you inhabit.
Dreadful things are happening.
Some peasant got struck by a piece of building wood.
Building wood.
She would find that to be hilarious because that is not her, although she can do that. My mom likes keggers.
Oh, all right.
She likes barbecues, keggers, and living down south.
Fair enough.
She's a redneck at heart.
See, now I'm just hearing her like a old southern plantation owner.
You be careful then.
Hand me another mint julep.
Yeah. There's some bad juju up in Manhattan.
It's powerful hot out.
It's hot as Dickens out here.
Hot as the Dickens.
Oh, love it.
What's
All
up
right, so
next?
she got struck by this piece of wood, 37-year-old woman talking on her cell phone. This particular piece of wood was 4 feet by 8 feet. So this was a pretty big chunk to go
What, like
flying
take her
through
head
the air.
off?
So let's see. She had severe head trauma. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't say what happened.
Oh, Jesus.
We're going to Tennessee.
Tennessee.
We're in Tennessee.
Knoxville. The Knoxville Baptist Tabernacle.
Ooh, exciting
Hell's
place
Tabernacle.
Church.
What was that?
What'd she say?
Knoxville, Tennessee. Ooh, my favorite.
to be. Fun place to be.
It's my favorite of Tennessee's.
Hi, I'm sorry, you've encountered Southern Jill tonight.
It's so they had a sign up that read, and see what you think about it. If you can draw the same conclusions everyone else did. Remember, Satan was the first to demand equal rights.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
That shit's fucked up.
That's pretty fucked up,
Yeah,
right?
Satan's my hero. I think it was leading the way.
Hail Satan.
So a lot of people got pissed about this, as you can imagine. Even Christians who found it highly offensive.
Mm-hmm.
And they forced the church to take it down.
What kind of church was this?
Baptist.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your people.
I was like, what
That's
kind
the-
of Baptist?
I don't know. Baptist.
The
It says
fucking-
Baptist. It doesn't go into
It
like
feels like they should be extreme.
Southern Reformist Baptist.
Yeah, exactly.
Those mega church people.
It just says Knoxville Baptist Tabernacle. These are the same religion you were telling me was cool with everyone.
No. I never said Baptists are cool, everyone. I'm evangelical. That's completely different.
Until we hear some bullshit
That's
about that.
Latin for twice as evil.
Twice as
Unnecessarily
crazy.
evil.
Yeah. We're crazy evil.
Cartoon
Weird.
villain evil.
No, we're twice as crazy for Jesus.
Hence evil. So they tried to justify it by saying it was not a statement against any group in particular. You know, what about the rights of unborn babies and children and everyone? Which I don't think really works. Because then you're kind of comparing babies to Satan.
That's true.
To jump to another thing that was funny, on this very same Huffington Post article, they have a list of 8 inappropriate church signs. I thought we'd read those.
Oh, yeah, fun.
First one, "Behold, I come quickly."
I thought you said inappropriate. Not
silently.
awesome.
No, awesome.
I think the exact biblical quote is, I come quickly and silently. So it's kind of more rapey than they actually made it.
Everything is, including this next one. Methodist Church says, "We serve minors here."
They're good people.
Well, they
That's
do. They give
child
them
rapey.
They met with their dicks. They're, you know,
Right.
I mean, for me,
they
it's
raped the children.
Yes.
That's
No,
the joke.
when I hear I'll serve you, it's like, you're going to serve me in the dance floor? All right, let's go. I'm 13.
I want to
do
go to
this.
that church.
It's clearly
I
The
can take-
Church of Step
a
Up.
black or
I can take you
and
to
or
that
a
church.
Hispanic church.
I've seen 6-year-old black ladies do backflips and back tucks in church.
No, she hasn't.
They land and
I
go, "Praise
have.
Jesus."
That
I
was
have-
Martin
Like a
Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence movie.
No.
Was her name Big Mama?
No. If you go to a Southern revival, you will see that.
That was one of the many Wayans brothers, I'm sure.
And where did it come from?
Were there a couple of suspicious white chicks there?
Yeah.
Guys,
You know there's like 12 of those fucking guys.
guys, I'm just saying, where do you think they got that idea from? Because we all inevitably have seen
was
that
a
at
true
some point
story,
in our
guys.
life.
All right.
Right.
Before we go too into the
Big
down
Mama.
the rabbit hole, the next one,
Hashtag based on a true story.
revival.
Revival? See, right
Children
there,
untold
revival.
story.
Revival canceled due to death.
Well, that's usually the case.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Next one, the Lord is good and His love endures for hours.
That's it.
It just touches on creepy.
There's multiple things about that are fun.
Okay, the next one's a visual image. This is heels, and it's Jesus appearing to be forcing a man to suck him off. God's favorite word is come.
It actually is. But that is weird. It is his favorite word.
But he hates when you do it.
By yourself.
But when you come alone, he's not a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that was it.
That was a big
We
one.
end on God's favorite word is come.
It is, technically.
It's a very powerful word.
All right, so the medical marijuana thing's getting a little out of hand. Because in Nevada, there is a bill going through the legislature that allow medicinal marijuana for your pets.
I like it.
Just eat all that kibble.
He's a seeing eye dog. He has a lot of stress in his life.
It's glaucoma.
Well, you know what? Dogs get cancer.
They do?
Yeah. You ever seen a dog high?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I have.
They're not a lot of fun.
It's kind of scary.
They just get sleepy.
You've seen Trojan High. That wasn't your fault.
Well, he probably gets contact high, like
All the time.
His eyes are all black. So
I mean, that's why I call him button eyes now. He's permanently dilated.
What do you call him? Butt nose?
Button eyes.
Butt nose.
They're completely like all.
I was,
the times I
Where
see the
EJ
whites.
keeps his nose.
I'm thinking
The times I see the whites of his eyes, I know is when he's finally clearing up, and that's very
I'm
rare.
thinking of getting a pit bull, right? And if I do get one, I want to pin Trojan's ears back so he can look more tough.
Dress him like a cholo.
It-
Describe Trojan. What breed is Trojan?
He's a Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah, the little lap dog.
He's
Yeah.
a little shitty one though. He's
Little
got a
shitty
little
dog.
asshole attitude. But
So they call him butt nose.
button eyes. They're dilated.
Good old butt nose.
They're permanently dilated. They're all black all the time these days.
We don't like when...
Stay away from it.
Right. We don't like the old black.
All the time. It's all black all the time. What are you giving away? Chicken over there?
Lou enjoyed that way too much.
Let's let Lou enjoy that.
Yeah, let that pass.
Hallelujah.
Jillian, you were saying?
There's a series of stores down south right now that have been causing commotion because they've been
About that free
posting.
chicken for you.
Watching your face.
Can I finish?
You were
Can
waiting
I
for the
finish?
moment.
Can I finish?
Waiting for the
I
moment.
heard of that's a free chicken place.
You look
Bro,
like you're about to pounce on it.
The opposite. They have placed whites only in their stores and in their
They
restaurants.
will not be serving chicken. Nice salmon.
Salmon.
It's going on down south.
Well, good, because that happens down south. Hopefully they'll go out of business.
Good.
I'm hoping every white person who knows a
everyone's-
black person just won't go there.
Oh, and
or any white
and-
person
and-
with a soul, for that matter.
And a lot of white people are pissed off too. So like everyone's like, "What the hell are
so
you
I
doing?"
hope that puts them out of business and serves them right.
Just identify
I
yourself.
just read
raise
this
your
story
hands.
about some lawmaker. I forgot where it was exactly. Was trying to get this bill passed that if you discriminate against anybody, you have to put a big sign on your door. It says, "Here's who we won't serve," to let anybody be like, "Well, if you don't serve my gay cousin, I'm not going there."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, unmarried couples. I'm not going there.
I think we live in a world, hopefully, fingers crossed, where we're decent enough people to follow that.
Yeah, like we see that, like, oh, I'm not gonna eat there. Like that doesn't apply to me, but fuck you for being that
What
way.
if you just won't serve some like random white guy who's kind of a douche?
Oh
Like,
no,
would
we
you
all
get more
got that.
customers?
We won't serve Eric.
Like,
Right.
would you get more customers? Like, they don't serve that guy. I hate that guy.
That guy's a dick,
Like, at least I know I won't see him there.
You have our support, sir.
Yeah.
sir. I will bring 10 more friends back with me. You will not support that d-bag.
2 hour
Yes.
wait. Why? Oh, that guy won't be there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, I'll wait.
This is the No Homers Club.
What's the only rule? No homer.
No homers. It says no homers. We're allowed to have one.
All right. What's up
Sorry,
next?
Simpsons quoting again. Times are tough for the Empire.
All those Death Stars going down.
All those, yeah. And you think those things are cheap? So Darth Vader robbed the bank in North Carolina. I don't know if you can see this picture. It's a little small, but Dark Lord of the Sith just showed up with appears to be a hunting rifle.
Right.
That looks like an air rifle.
And
Why didn't he just use the Force?
The force is not with him anymore.
Last time, Admiral.
I'm a little low on midichlorians.
I would have liked if he had a handgun, but he was like trying to choke the teller. Or if this doesn't work, here's my backup. Give me the money.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I love that line.
I brought a gat as well.
Just in case.
You brought the force to a gunfight.
Always been on black. Shame on a nigga who tries to run game on a nigga.
Samuel L. Jackson's still with
Pop,
us.
pop with the trigger.
Samuel L. Jackson's still with us. Let's have him drop some of those lines for us. Come on. Let's just hear some Darth Vader drop some.
He's already dead in Star Wars.
Wait. Samuel L. Jackson, don't you mean...
I mean...
Mace
James
Windu?
Earl Jones.
Thank you.
I'm like, Samuel L.? Are you trying to make
That would be
like,
a way better Star Wars.
right, like...
He was in Star Wars.
My lightsaber is the one that says bad motherfucker on it.
Do you remember when Samuel L. Jackson pops up in Star Wars? It did feel like his saber should say bad motherfucker.
Do they speak what on Tatooine?
When Mace Windu walked up, all the other lightsabers started like doing the red and blue lights. It's like weird.
Yeah. You
There's only two of these guys in the whole galaxy.
You know what they call it? A quarter pounder on the Hoth?
What?
I don't know. I don't have a punchline. Right. Just quoting shit.
You guys do all remember that he is a Jedi, right?
He was Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this guy made off with thousands of dollars is the amount they're given.
Not bad amount.
Whoa, that much, huh?
I mean, if it's like 50,000, all right.
And nobody was hurt. Vader gave mercy that day.
What's up next?
That's it for news.
Oh, so we do a little Balderdash here?
Play some games.
Yeah, let's hit the theme song. Just like that?
Keep going.
Answer these questions. You'll earn some points now.
That's the problem with you millennials.
That's right, bring the
Constantly
energy.
looking for feedback.
Yeah, I like it.
What's up now?
You want to read the cards, or
do the questions.
you want to play the game?
Yeah, why don't you read them this time? I'll give you two. This is Pete's Balderdash.
My Balderdash.
Balderdash.
It's not your Balderdash.
It's ain't your granddaddy's Balderdash.
Okay.
Pass me a mint julep, please. Someone please pass me a mint julep.
It's powerful hot out. All right, Lou.
Yes.
Let's start with you. The word we're looking for a definition of: coxapodite.
Sorry.
All right, coxapodite is a very rare mineral. It's found deep within the earth. It's formed by the plates just really slamming into the earth. And it's only shaped as a long rod and two globes at the end. It's the only form it comes in.
It's a natural formation.
Coxapodite, really slamming the earth right in the core.
Right in the core. If you're nasty.
Yeah.
Coxapodite is the undefeated champion of the cockfighting ring. He was El Primero Numero Uno.
El Coxapodite!
El Coxapodite! He was a felt.
That's
ball.
the cheer, too.
He would do a little dance, too, at the end. He'd be like a lot of ducking up and down, bobbing his hips left and right. Over the... the guy was crazy. He was a vicious animal.
He's a legend.
Undefeated champion.
All right, Jillian. Coxapodite.
I thought it was coxapodite.
Coxapodite, you're right.
Coxapodite, haha.
Yes.
Coxapodite. So there's the temple of the celestial virgins that took place in ancient Greece. Well, they were virgins. These chicks were super sluts. They were the Coxapodites. They worshipped Zeus, Ares, any god with a big enough dick.
Were
And
they the
would
ones
just
in legend who would fuck Zeus when he was a swan and shit?
fuck him, suck him, whatever. And they would go around from village to village, town to town, city to city, and give services to men who just need to have their hoo-has taken care of. That's what the temple of celestial cocksuckers used to do. If you're a coxapodite, it means that you're just coming into the temple as a freshman, so to speak. You need to be inducted into the ways of the cocksuckers.
I would love to visit the temple of the crazy, sex night. What the hell would you call them?
The Coxapodites.
Coxapodites are the freshmen.
They worship specifically the Greek god Coxpodite, who is the god of pretty dick.
No, and then Coxapodas.
Handsome penis.
And then Coxapodas, who's the god of big dick.
You feel that in the back of your throat, bitch?
Okay, I think we're good here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is a tough one.
It is. These are all
Those are
really
good
great.
answers. So I'm going to start by just telling you that it's actually a lobster's leg joint.
I don't know about that.
You didn't say delicious.
And I kind of like the visual of Brian, so I'm going to give him a point. Coxapodite!
Lou, can you draw a coxapodite for us?
I'm gonna try.
They throw roses at his feet as he does a little dance.
He's got like a cape and the scarf and everything.
You know you got those bitches with the clickety clackers.
He's got his own
He
announcement.
takes the blood of every other victim, puts it on his beak as he does his dance. It's traditional Coxapodite dance.
All right, Brian. Next one to you. We're looking for who is Tom Sneva?
Tom Sneva? He's just the worst.
We're just going with that?
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
The worst.
Tom Sneva. That bitch.
Damn, Tom Sneva.
Jillian. Tom Sneva.
The creator of fake sugar called Sneva? I think that's what's called. There's a Sneva.
You think it's stevia?
That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. Yes, I'm sorry. That was my guess. I can't redo
Tom
it.
Sneva made a knockoff version of that fake sugar.
Yes, thank you. I was like,
Surprisingly, nobody wanted to buy a bag of Sneva.
like, is that what he did? He
The
made
name
fake sugar.
sucks.
He made fake sugar. Fake molasses. Fake molasses.
Fake molasses.
That's my
Lou?
answer.
Tom, what was it? Tom Sneva?
Tom Sneva.
Tom Sneva was the original failed prototype for Mr. Tom Servo. In a not too distant future.
He wasn't a gumball machine. He was like a vending machine.
There was a prototype.
$800 right there.
He didn't
$800.
work that well at all.
So while they're
That's why
watching,
they fired Mike.
I paid $1,800 for this thing.
I picture they're watching the movie and they're making fun of it, and Tom Sneva's just like, I don't know, guys, I think this is good.
So Tom Sneva's like, who put this nigga on screen? Like, oh shit!
That's what you think? I think of more of
This is
like...
a family show, motherfucker.
That's what you guys think? I think more of like Tom Sneva looked right into Mike Nelson's eyes. He's like, kill me. he was all fucked up. He's like, weird robot.
He's like when some other...
He had the body of like one of those water tanks you put on a water cooler.
with a face drawn
Yeah,
on
it was just like all fucked up. He had a little head, big body. He's like, kill me.
Nice.
I'm going to go with Lou on that one, with the assist from Brian. But he was actually the first person to go over 200 miles per hour at the Indy 500.
Who the fuck cares?
White people.
White people.
Who the fuck cares? That matters. Yes.
The white people.
Yeah.
What do
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. Thank you, sweetheart.
what do the letters AMW stand for?
Isn't that a kind of root beer?
AMW.
Oh yeah,
That's a kind of root beer.
It's AWL, isn't it?
that's A and W, not AMW.
Oh, okay. A Mary Woodcutter? I don't know.
A Merry Woodcutter.
A Mary Woodcutter! That's my answering. Mary Woodcutter.
It's a very joyful lumberjack.
A Mary Woodcutter.
He starts chopping trees like, you are beautiful, no matter what they say.
These are woodcutters. These are woodcutters who are jolly in the forest.
I hate to cut you down today.
Do you
She's like, stop singing that song as you kill me.
There's a lot of singing going on in this one too.
As they go through the woods, they sing things like that. As
Hi
well
ho,
as
hi ho,
yes.
cutting trees we go.
I was gonna go into some Disney stuff, but if we do too much, that will get in trouble. Because I was gonna do. Have you ever heard the world cry?
No
The
one likes
big
Pocahontas.
horn-
Nobody-
I did, and my little sister
No
did.
one
You
likes
asshole.
Pocahontas.
You know that.
Stop it.
Every black girl likes every
Lou,
black girl
Lou,
likes Pocahontas.
Lou.
That's all we had.
Lou, AMW, Lou. Jill, sometimes I gotta rein you in before you
alright.
carry him a new one.
Pete, where would you shove Pocahontas, the movie?
In the butthole. That's actually very accurate. That movie is a pile of shit.
Here we go. So AMW is actually a dude's initials. It's Andrew Monster Wang. Porno star for the ages.
Above John Holmes is Andrew Monsterwine.
Yeah, yeah. He used to just drop that 5-pound load right on the head.
Listen, if you got to
Knock
advertise,
bitches
The
out.
load was 5 pounds.
you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but if you got to advertise it like that, it's really not that of a monster wang.
When in porno, they gotta have pretty good names.
But like John Holmes, where do I hear big cock in that name?
He was from the 70s,
Yeah.
before they got created.
Well,
Right.
There were only like 3 porn stars back
Can
then.
you give me a modern creative porno male name?
Arnold Schwellenpecker, right?
Is that a real thing?
He's
Lexington Steele is the one that
Yeah.
comes to mind.
Those are real names. And by the way, he killed one of my baby names. God damn it.
Lexington?
Steel
Steele.
Gray.
God, you gotta stop reading these books. These 50 Shades things.
I don't read them.
Doesn't that sound like a name from that?
Oh yeah.
Alright, Brian, to you. AMW.
It's what Chewbacca shouted when he picked up one of the little Ewoks, and he accidentally killed him because he was too big. He was like, "I'm Monster Wookiee!
That's
I'm a Monster Wookiee!"
I'm a monster Wookiee.
He talks weird. He's Chewbacca.
Why'd you have to keep killing Ewoks?
I'm a Monster Wookiee!
Stop it. Stop killing Ewoks.
I'm gonna give Jillian the point, because I do like the visual of the Merry Woodcutter. The actual answer sounds awful. It's the Association of Married Women.
Boo.
Oh, can I give you a preview one
Nope.
of meetings one day? Not today. I
Most
can't.
unintended meeting of all time.
Whoops.
End of round 1.
Bowl of the day.
Huh, give us a point spread.
Right.
1 to 1 to 1.
Ooh, exciting.
Very good.
Lou, to you.
Yes.
What is the movie Stan and George's New Life about?
That's about a dude who left his wife because
Because she joined the
Fine.
American Association of Married Women.
he finally realized he was gay inside. Couldn't handle it anymore.
Bruce
I
Jenner.
do imagine this is pretty much just a Chuck and Larry kind of movie.
Yeah, except it's more like fucking Larry.
The one guy's name is Fuck.
What's your name?
He's like
Fuck.
Vietnamese or something like that.
I robbed you,
P-H-U-K.
Larry.
It's
Aw.
Rob Schneider. He plays that guy.
Pete, I don't expect that from you.
Deal
It's
with
a
it.
delight.
Brian, Stan and George's New Life.
All right, Stan and George's New Life.
Yeah.
It's they just sell everything and go to Key West to just be Jimmy Buffett's boys,
Parrot heads.
parrot heads, and until it worked out.
I like it. Jillian? Stan and George's New Life.
Oh, it's the story of George W. Bush finally coming out of the closet and introducing us to his longtime lover, Stanley, and them showing about George being out of the closet and their new life and showing them how fabulous they've been living all these years and how much better it is now that they're out of the closet.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the most elaborate. I gotta give that the point.
Thank you. See, I had a plan for either contingency.
The actual answer, it is a retired barber goes into the jungle and falls in love with a girl named George.
George of the jungle.
Into you and me.
Watch out for that tree.
We all were ready for that.
Well, I was not.
Me want snoo.
You missed an opportunity to sing, Lou. That's
I
on
know.
you. All right, you started last. So, Brian,
Let's do it.
in New York City, it is against the law to shake.
Shake that ass below 125th.
Okay.
I like it.
Jillian,
Shake the homeless.
shake the homeless. And Lou,
I like that.
shake the homeless.
Wake up.
Wake up, man!
Stop sleeping on my time.
Trying to give you $1.
And you got $1. No!
I gave you $10. I want you to appreciate it. God damn it!
That's what Dave Namer was doing. I want a Budweiser.
You know what? I don't think we have anything in common.
Oh no. Shake your dick at the children.
Whoa!
Dick at the children.
That's illegal.
Thank God for
anywhere.
New York making that illegal.
It's 100%
No other state
illegal.
realized we need to do that.
Like, South Carolina is not in the book, so it's legal. There's like,
I'm sorry, Jillian's running away with this because shaking the homeless is
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you.
The correct answer, it's illegal to shake it more than once or you're playing with it.
is it really?
No.
That's so,
damn it.
because they're saying it's awesome.
That would have been my answer.
That,
But
would, that needs to be on our license plate.
it's illegal to shake a dust mop out a window.
Oh, that makes sense.
End of card 1.
If you live like on your neighbor's property, it makes sense. Like,
No, because the high rises, if you shake it out your window, it fucking drips down and falls on people on the sidewalk. It's like fucked up. Don't do that. Same thing if we still had to like throw our piss buckets out windows. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't empty your chamber pots in New York City.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. You come down to floor level and you dump it down the street like a gentleman. You don't throw it out your fucking window.
If I was rich, I wouldn't have a toilet. I would have chamber pots just because I feel that's how they live.
Just to have somebody lower than you change it?
Yes.
Honey, remember, I have antique chamber pots in my family.
Gross.
That might happen.
Some dead person shat in them.
A lot of dead people shat in them.
Jillian?
Yes.
What is the definition of the word oikomania?
Oikomania is people who are really into Oingo Boingo and run around naked running through x-ray machines at their own peril.
Is that an Oingo Boingo reference, the X-ray thing?
Yes, it's their first or their big album cover.
Gotcha. I'm not up on my Oingo.
Yeah. Ryan got it.
Lou? Oikomania.
Oikomania. It's the name of... It's what you would call John Stamos fans. Is that his name?
John Stamos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're talking
that's
about Jesse.
It sounded like you said
Jesse.
Sean Stamos.
No,
Sorry.
no, John.
Phil Stamos.
Yeah. So John Stamos fans who are just really into that fucking Daniel Oikos commercial.
That's really good. I
Okay.
like that.
Brian? Oikomania.
Oiko was the famous Hulk Hogan knockoff in Japan, and it just was the same horseshit, just in Japanese. So it's like
I am a respectable Japanese man.
instead of say your prayers and eat your vitamins, it was like respect emperor and like learn karate or something like that. Like, oh, what are you gonna do when the Hulkamania?
Let me tell you something, brother.
I want to be an Hulkamaniac.
Eat your
Oh, my
vitamins.
family.
Say your
friend.
prayers.
Hell Emperor.
The
Hell Emperor.
and his like you know how like Hulk Hogan's thing was so like you're pro American. He's got like just an uber like pro Japanese
Oh,
theme song.
no.
The leg drop was called
The tsunami
dropping the bomb on Pearl Harbor.
It's called the Nagasaki.
No, they don't remember. They choose not to remember.
No.
Oh, he's dropping the Pearl Harbor.
No, I just the Hulkamaniac song. Just change it and make it into the Hulkamaniac song right now.
He's the Hulkamaniac.
No, I want to be an Hulkamaniac.
No, that is not
That's not the Hulk Hogan song.
No,
That is
yeah,
not the
I
song.
want to be a Hulkamaniac.
No.
Yeah. No.
I am a real American.
I'm a real American.
No. He put out an album where that was one of the songs, and that was the number one song from the album.
You're
Walls.
talking about deep cuts of his private albums. That's
No,
Look,
it was-
his third single off the first album
right.
before he sold out.
It was
It's like, yo, can you pretend to play
Hulkster
guitar for a
Unplugged.
green screen for 10 minutes?
Do you-
You gotta make an album with your picture on
okay,
it.
maybe I sound more like I'm 40 right now, but I remember the Hulk Hogan album, and that was the number one single off of it. I want to be a Hulkamaniac with all my family and friends, and the
Moving
worst song
on.
was Hulkster in Heaven.
what an unusual reference. I gotta
It's
say.
like, I have an
Well,
Andre the
everyone
Giant.
40,
Okay, well-
everyone 40 and over knows what I was talking about.
Guys, despite Jillian's interjection, Brian gets the point.
What a weird thing to argue. Like, well, you guys are just too young. 40-year-olds would know what the fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Our demographic?
You're a year older than us, Jillian.
Yeah, but yet somehow I'm so much more mature than all of you.
Because you know
'Cause
about
I'm
the
a girl.
Hulkamaniac song?
You know the Hulkamaniac song. That makes you mature.
You know the bootleg
I love
one.
that logic.
Right.
I still love other things, Pete, and you know it.
I know that, but I like that that's where you went.
That's a song
Oh,
we can't...
I wasn't
You're
going to
like,
reference
you
other things.
plebeians, you immature children. You don't know, I want to be a Hulkamaniac.
That's a song he came out on Telemundo because they didn't have the rights to the other song.
Ow, that actually hurts.
The-
Ow.
So Brian gets that point.
What's
The actual answer
answers?
is it's an abnormal attachment to a home. I don't know what that means.
I understand
Oh,
that.
having an abnormal attachment
Yeah,
to
like,
home.
despite the fact that I
Oh.
hate everyone here, I still want to stay in this house. It's abnormal.
Gotcha.
It's good times.
Who started that one?
Is it?
That was
Jill, I
Jillian?
think, yeah.
So Lou, to you.
Yeah.
Who is Ludwig Roselius?
Damn, this thing's got a goofy fucking name.
Ludwig.
Vesalius
Ludwig Roselius.
was the first Italian to go Nazi.
He found the Nazi in there.
Molto bene?
Yes, we are fascists now!
Okay, his
Hi,
name was
Hitler!
Visual
Hi,
Jones.
Mussolini!
Brian threw the
Hi, Mussolini!
the handout.
It's
He's
originally-
good.
yeah.
We fascists now!
Molto
Fascists.
bene?
Ciao, ciao!
Before he joined the Axis powers, his name was Luigi.
Brian, Ludwig Roselius.
Wasn't that one of Bowser's kids he had to fight? Right? Like, that was his deal. He, like...
There was a Ludwig Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, he was dying. He was also Bowser's kid. Hence the Mario world.
Jillian.
It was actually... you can go on. I was going to say it was debated whether it was Bowser's kid or Mario's kid.
It was just an ugly kid. Can't really tell.
They went on Mori. It was Mario's.
Well,
It's not mine!
You have me on Razor, your boy! I got the plague! I don't know why I'm giving Bowser.
got to clean these pipes.
It's like, oh, you played me, Mario. What the hell?
Did he ever have a voice?
He did Dennis Hopper, but like...
I remember him from the cartoon show, too. He always just had that exact voice you did.
So, it's Mario. Mario maybe raise my kid. Raise his kid. Oh, I'm slutty. Oh, I'm slutty.
Jillian.
Ludwig Vasilius?
Roselius.
Roselle. Oh, well, I changed my answer a little bit. So, you all know
Big Roselle.
Howard Cosell.
Mario seems to be taking it to the pipe. He's in there, and he's now in the water world.
Shut up. Stop it.
He got himself a fire flower.
That'll take him far in this level. He's got the epic Toad costume. It does nothing. He just discards it.
Sorry, Mario. The princess is in another castle.
You'll have to go through another level.
Pete, that's my answer.
Okay. But since he tacked off Brian's, he gets the point.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't keep moving.
It's the Howard Cosell of Mario.
Yeah, I was not going to
The real guy invented Sanka decaf coffee.
You're the equivalent of you invented Tab.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks a lot for that.
Thanks a lot, Mr. RC Cola. All right, Brian, to you. What do the initials BEPA stand for?
Being extremely pretty and attractive.
That's actually not bad. For off the top of your head.
That's what we call these bitches.
Chick's beepa.
She's a beepa.
Jillian?
Black enterprising people of America. Or entrepreneurial of America.
I thought that might actually be the proper answer.
Yeah, right? I'm really good at that shit. It's not.
That domain name's still out there, everybody. That's a domain name joke on the... Yeah.
Lou, to you.
It's BEPA.
BEPA.
I don't know. Butt engaging.
That's
penis.
not an A. Oh, wait, butt
BE.
engaging. You're right.
Butt
You're right.
engaging, penetrating,
engaging.
anus.
He's going.
I'm trying to win here. I want to throw him off.
Well, you're
I was
not
going to
helping.
say, like, butt engaging penis artifact.
I'm going to go with that.
That's pretty good. That
From the old days.
That actually, those
Just
exist.
because that sounds like something
Those exist.
like a porn parody of
Yeah.
Lara Croft would be after.
Cleopatra used to sit on that
I'm
shit
in
for
search
days.
of the world's first dildo.
Bring me the peepop.
It belongs in a museum.
Pete, I'm in worlds of the world's first dildo. It is rumored to be the world's greatest dildo. We must find it. The next Tomb Raider franchise.
The correct answer for that, Bald Eagle Protection Act.
Fuck them. They're delicious.
Lou,
Have you ever had bald
Yep.
eagles? Delicious.
you're anti-American.
Am I?
Yes.
Good.
That's-
They still have to. They owe me like a mule and fuel.
I only kill. I
Oh, we
only,
get it. You're black.
I only eat robins because fuck the Reds. America, baby.
America.
Lou?
Yeah.
What is the movie? Don't raise the bridge, lower the river. I just read the actual answer, and it's stupider than anything you guys are going to come up with.
Let's see. Give me a minute. It's a movie about
Black people.
when they first thought up the 3/5 compromise.
And I know what that is now. And I'm angry about it. Because I'm black.
It's kind of that kind of inspirational name. Like
Don't raise the bridge, lower the river.
It is.
3/5.
3. It's fucked up, Lou.
What's more fucked up? The fact that she just found out about it? Or
Yeah,
that?
that's pretty fucked up.
Hey, I knew what Jim
She
Crow was.
She was just demanding reparations like a minute ago.
I always know reparations war. I always know Jim Crow laws were. I just never knew about the three-fifths compromise. Because
Brian.
that's the one thing I forgot.
Don't raise the bridge, lower the river.
I'm gonna go with the Black Ants 2. It's a sequel to How Stella Got a Groove Back. It's like, girl, don't raise the bridge, lower the river.
It's her just fucking a fat guy.
Tyler Perry, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you know what that reference?
Moesha.
What was that?
Moesha?
What was that reference actually mean, though?
Something about getting your groove back. I have no idea. It's a sequel.
See, you don't even know.
They lost their way after the first one.
Well, because I'm kind of hearing along those lines, like,
No.
lower your standards.
Yeah.
No, this
Don't go with...
Don't
you know,
raise the bridge.
Girl,
Don't try to hook up
Lower
with
the
Shamar
river.
Moore. Hook up with like an Anthony Anderson.
Girl.
He's more your speed.
Well, it's like 10. Here's the thing. The sequel takes place 10
Who's that
years.
fat guy from old school? Yeah. Give yourself a piece of that.
No, here's the thing. It's 10 years after the fact. So, like, they're like, girl, like, you're like 50. Yo, lower the bridge.
The groove is gone.
fuck you so
Had it.
very much.
Lost it.
All right, Jillian.
Okay, it lies a little too close to my answer to be comfort, which makes me think that he has implanted a chip in my head while I've been sleeping. It was about how women complain about their boyfriends or husbands' penises aren't big enough. Don't raise a bridge, lower the river. Shorten up your vagina span. It's about the operations that we perform to make our vaginas a little bit
It's a
smaller.
movie about Keegling.
Yeah.
Not Keegling. There's actual operations where we can make our vagina smaller.
Or just
No
go
more
for-
complaining then.
Just go for the
His
butt.
penis isn't the problem. It's your vagina.
Friend of the show, Stefan, he's actually getting a surgery to untighten his dog's vagina.
Are you serious?
100% on that. It's too tight.
Why? She's not having babies.
Too tight for who?
It's a Frenchie. They don't have natural babies.
But yo, I would have been like if the vet was like, yo, your dog's vagina is too tight. I was like,
Slug him.
I was about to say.
why would you know that?
I was going to say, first of all, how does Stefan know his dog's vagina is too tight? Was my
Pop that shit open.
I can barely get in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm giving that point to Brian for his Lowering Your Standards movie. The correct answer, after his wife leaves him, a man converts her family house into a Chinese disco.
Okay.
That sounds like a fun place to go.
Dancing Queen.
Starring Ken Jeong.
What was the song that guy was singing in The Voices? Remember the Asian Elvis?
Oh, I totally forgot.
Oh, shit. Great movie, by the way.
Watch
though.
it. It's actually a really good movie. Ryan Reynolds, he plays a guy who hears all these voices.
I saw the commercial for it.
The Mastiff and the Cat.
It's called Voices, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has all the voices too. It's really funny.
The Mastiff and the Cat, they're so great.
I was going to watch that last night. Ended up with Horrible Bosses 2.
It was awesome.
No, you should go. They're both good movies, but The Voices
Horrible Bosses
was
was
better.
hilarious. I love it.
All right, Brian. Final question falls to you. It's your game to lose.
All right.
In International Falls, Minnesota, it is a crime for a cat to blank.
Let's not be the goddamn politest cat on the planet.
Fuck you
No
again.
rude pussies around here.
Fuck you again.
I'm sorry, sir. Would you like to pet me?
To not lead that thug life. And he knows what I'm talking about right there.
Cat's like,
Brian knows what I'm talking about. Thug
those are
life for
gang
cats.
symbols.
right.
Crip walks.
What is the...
In International Falls, Minnesota, it is a crime for a cat to...
burgle?
Yes, Lou. Yes. Wait.
Lou gets the
Steele.
point.
With Burgle.
Gotta look out.
No
for-
pet
burglar.
burglars.
Cat burglar.
Oh.
I have a girlfriend who actually thought
Teach
that
me how
cat.
to burgle. Teach
Wait,
me how to burgle.
Wait. I have a girlfriend who graduated from an Ivy League school, went to a top-notch law school, and thought cat burgling was an actual thing, like you're stealing people's cats. She thought this up until this year. Hi, she's my age, 32.
That's why they get
So
77 cents on the dollar.
She's like, do you know what the 3/5 compromise is? And you're like, did you know what cat burglary is?
Learn something new every day, baby.
Everyone has a hole in their education.
Proper answer is retarded. It's illegal for a cat to chase a dog up a telephone pole.
What a bitch ass dog.
Dog. It's illegal for
If
a
you're
dog
that
to
dog,
run away from a cat.
You gotta get a sex change to a cat or something like that.
No. It's illegal for a dog to run away from a cat. Why are you blaming it on the cat for leading a thug life? Hats off to the cat. Come on.
I respect that pussy.
Thank you.
Final tally. We got a tie for second between Lou and Jillian with 3 points apiece. Brian eked ahead. 4 points. He's our winner for
I'd
today.
like to thank you for all those people listening out there. You made me do this.
No one voted for you, dick.
I was gonna say hard because you held up the fist.
Nice.
I want to thank God,
Those people
Make
out
me a
there.
solid-
Almighty
Oh,
above.
He does not believe in God, so that would have been bullshit right there. I would have called him on it.
I want to say it though.
It's a joke about. Never mind.
I know it's a joke.
So yeah, why don't we take a break? Be right back after this. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the show so far. We're taking a little break, get some more beers, stretch our legs a little bit. Just want to take a quick moment to thank you all for listening and ask you a big favor. If you can please go rate and review us on iTunes.
Rate and review us on Stitcher. Don't forget to vote for us on Podcast Land because every vote helps.
Yeah, let's get us featured. And don't forget, tell your friends. You think we're funny? Tell some people. Spread the word. Every like we get, every download we get makes us smile. That keeps us moving along. So thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Hey, this is Spencer Scott Holmes,
And Ryan Dunnigan.
telling you to come listen to our show, Old Man Orange Podcast.
Yay!
A show full of freedom.
Say, assistant, I gotta tell you something, I mean, me and you're good friends, I've probably been a little bit of a bully this whole time,
Santa Claus.
Not in a mean way, but, I'm not gonna lie, you're a little easy to peer pressure into doing things you don't want to do.
We also talk about video games. If we made a Dr. Mario movie, you could at least make it like a Mario Brothers medical drama. Luigi doesn't know. He's wondering why Daisy isn't talking to him anymore.
Luigi, you're out every night. You're driving that ambulance all day long. There's no time for love.
He's like, why can't you be more like your brother? He actually has a PhD. That ambulance, it always comes back to Mario, doesn't it? Why don't you go fuck Mario if that's the one you want? It's just very...
I hate to break it to you, but that's what I am doing.
We talk funny life stories.
It was like, I go to the Heart Rock, which is a little like Christian restaurant, and
They don't put that on the fucking outside, though. They really should. You don't realize that until you're inside.
Like,
and then
okay.
you look left, and you look right, and you're like,
Fox News is on the...
and then you look there's a cross, and you're like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, and
I'm
you
already
run
in
out.
here, I'm already in here, what do I do? Yeah. No,
Fucking jump through the window, like, there's a perfectly good door there. I panicked.
I'm sorry, just gonna happen.
We also talk movies.
Mickey Rourke could have been right there, too.
Expendables 3.
What's going on? Shitty fucking tattoo. He put a big dick on my back.
Look at it! It's just like a big fucking veiny cock blowing a load in the back of his head.
Come on by to oldmanorange.com, where we got not only podcasts, but cartoons, videos, and more.
You can find us on iTunes,
Stitcher,
Podomatic,
Zune,
and even YouTube.
and Laugh and Learn with Spencer Scott Holmes
And Ryan Dunnigan.
on Old Man Orange Podcast.
Okay, kids, now just shut the fuck up.
And now a word from our new sponsors. Hey, Ace, come by and hear about the new whiz-bang invention.
I'm not convinced. I've had bad luck with you snake oil salesman.
Horse feather. This is from the makers of Comfy Balls.
Comfy balls, you say?
Introducing Snowballs, the polar patented pantaloons with the ice crotch technology.
Ice crotch, you say?
I'm not just whistling Dixie. It'll keep your nuggets as frosty as the Kaiser's heart.
And how?
It's the bee's knees.
It's a cat's pajamas.
So get a wiggle on and buy Snowballs. Hear more about it at the Painted Black Podcast on Stitcher, iTunes, and wherever podcasts are sold. There you go. You heard it first.
From our new sponsor, Snowballs.
That was fantastic. I want a pair.
Also known as why me and Lou shouldn't be allowed to drink near microphones.
No, it's why you and Lou should be around microphones every time you're drunk, is what that is.
No, I thought that was good.
It's a flim flam.
It's a flim flam.
Wow. It's a bee's knees.
Whatever podcast is sold.
Yeah, I
Put
did.
them up. Put them up.
I did
That's
really.
It. Stays left.
I did really just go over the top.
You
of
sold the word.
Snaggle
Sold.
puss.
Kaiser. I love you brought the
Snagglepuss
Kaiser.
voice.
You brought the Kaiser into this.
The Kaiser. I love it.
That's the one thing I should have said. Is like heavens to Murgatroyd.
All right.
It's House of Dickens out
Let's
here.
keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's do some stupid people.
Oh, you gotta give me a little more.
You know, the second we come back from break.
Stupid people.
If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times.
What?
Come back from break. It's stupid people. I'm glad you asked. Thank you.
All right, so a guy in California, Madeira, California, was arrested. Jose Espinosa, 23 years old, On Saturday, after he fled from a stolen car parked near his home, this guy thought he was going to get away with whatever he did, I guess stealing that car, scot-free, because he had an ingenious disguise. He spray-painted his face black.
I saw a black person do it.
It's not even a good spray-painting job.
It really is.
Isn't that as fast as a black person?
Damn.
Were you in like a mine explosion? What the fuck?
Right.
He looks like when like Bugs Bunny holds the tip of the gun and it blows up in Elmer Fudd's face.
I was gonna say, did Bugs give him like a joke cigar?
It's duck season.
No, it's rabbit season.
Oh, I like this part. He spray-painted his face black and attempted to hide against a white wall in his home's yard. Police say the camouflage was ineffective.
Yeah, it was.
What was this guy's name again? Medea?
No, that's the part of California.
Jose Espinoza from Madeira, California.
Hallelujah.
Guess the bail?
$150.
Well, I'm thinking
20,000. 10. Oh no, 2,000.
I was gonna say maybe because he's black now, it's like 30,000.
Beat him up, pour a little coke.
Lose
on him.
the close to $35,000.
Oh, nice.
35,000 for
They don't
retarded.
He stole a car, put on blackface, bad blackface.
It's dumb enough to put on blackface and hide in front of a wall thinking it was camouflage.
Doesn't he know that when you put on blackface, you got to leave the lips?
Have a song and dance ready to cheer the cops up.
Right.
They like a nice little ditty.
They like their black people to look more like sad clown.
He didn't go full lawn jockey on that.
He didn't go full lawn jockey.
I have a neighbor who has a lawn jockey, like an old school racist looking lawn
Oh, that's
jockey.
worth money. I'm going to steal it.
And it's every time I drive past, I'm like, really? That's allowed?
I'm gonna
That's how you know you live in a white ass neighborhood.
I'm going to steal it not for political reasons, because that's probably worth money and I want it.
It might be.
It's
What
an
if I just
antique,
want
I
it
want
more? What if I just want it more?
But I want it more.
You still can't take it from them.
But I
You
want it
want
more.
more.
I want more than they do.
You know what you should do? You should take it and then leave like Polaroids of the lawn jockey tied up and shit.
No, what if I...
Old technology, why?
It's still got that weird frowny face, too.
Yeah.
What if I take it and give him a white lawn jockey instead?
Give him like a ransom note.
Let's just steal it and replace it with a lawn jockey of different ethnicity every week. One week he'll have a rice patty hat and buck teeth. The next week it'll just be like the whitest possible dude ever.
And he'll think he subscribed to some new awesome, like, racist, like, propaganda.
Just see if they notice or if they think it's cool.
He'll love it. He'll like,
I
I
will,
want to
right?
recommend you to all my friends.
When am I getting an Eskimo?
This is a great guerrilla campaign. I want to sponsor you. Can I put some money into this venture? Suey.
What's up next?
Next up, speaking of wanting something more than somebody else, a Minnesota man gave his neighbors a set of knives for Christmas and then broke into their home and stole them back because he said they did not appreciate it.
I didn't feel that you really enjoyed my gift, so I'm going to take it back.
They weren't slicing and or dicing.
No. Like, those are Ginsus, motherfucker!
Cut through a can,
You
bro.
better recognize Ginsu!
He would look at the recyclables, not one can cut in half. He's like, what the fuck?
His statement was, she was not using the knives in the way...
I've been watching her! I've been watching her!
Yeah. So he showed up at the door, was like, can I get those knives back? And she's like, no. And he shoved his way in and stole the knives.
No, I'm taking them. Thank you.
I don't think
Is
that's
he
what he sounds
gay?
like.
I'm kind of. It's more
This is the
funny to
face-
imagine him gay.
This is what he looks like.
Still imagining him gay.
And play that audio clip of him busting in.
Don't worry, bitch. I didn't forget about you. Flap, flap, flap.
Oh yeah, he's gay.
His face is so close to each other. His eyes, nose, and mouth are like right on top of each other.
Yeah.
You're right. He's got a bad case of shrunk face.
You know, he looks like what was that old MTV show where the claymation guys would brawl?
The
a
celebrity
deathmatch.
deathmatch?
His face looks like a celebrity deathmatch version of someone else's face.
He looks like a Bobo James Spader.
Bobo James Spader on Celebrity Deathmatch.
Right? Bobo James Spader?
James Spader
I don't
on
know.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
He looks more like a Beethoven.
With hair.
Bobo Beethoven?
He looks like Vigo.
Vigo.
He does kind of look like Vigo.
Ghostbusters.
Vigo, you've been a bad monkey. Line from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Always stuck with me. Next, we got these are always my favorite. Washington State Troopers arrested a 36-year-old man who drove a stolen car into their parking lot.
Parked it. Real good job.
Yeah.
Walked out.
Walked in, said, hey, dropped off the car I stole in your parking lot. I like a place to sleep for the night.
So I can't really tell from the story, but it kind of seems like the person whose car it was there at the precinct, possibly reporting it, because they said the driver recognized the stolen vehicle right away.
Snitching, huh?
Snitches?
Oh,
get
I'm sorry.
stitches.
Somebody recognized it from a Facebook post, but
Oh, stop snitching on
There's some
yourself.
snitching there, bro.
well, the cops put out a Facebook post saying this car is stolen, and this person drove it right into their lot. I don't see a reason why they drove it into the precinct lot.
No, I think I read this and
Help me out here, because this is
the dude
poorly written article.
Went back to, you know how like you got to leave your possessions when you get arrested. Apparently, he didn't get everything back when they released him, so he took the stolen car back to the precinct
to pick up his shit
to get the rest of his bullshit, and he just got pinched again.
Okay, it says none of that here.
Really?
Oh, here, last paragraph. He had been arrested earlier with outstanding warrants on drug charges, and he showed up to get his stuff back in a stolen car.
Stupid motherfucker.
Thank you for the assist on that one, Lou.
Yep.
Welcome.
All right, we got another one here. 15-year-old kid is dead because apparently he thought he was Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
He could not do what
Does
Spider
whatever
can.
No, he
spiders
could not.
can.
Yeah.
He tried to jump from one rooftop to the next in Brooklyn, and it didn't go well.
Damn. Was he yelling like, parkour?
Parkour, dude!
Right?
I like to think he was singing the theme from The Tick.
Yeah.
You
know, like, like, I'm a real asshole on Facebook. A buddy of mine posted this really grim video of this broad just committing suicide by jumping off a building.
Your friends are weird.
Yeah, he's going to be a guest soon.
Yeah, he's a really interesting guest.
We should
I like
save
that.
some of these stories then.
Like, his caption was like, wow, this is fucked up. And everyone else was, you know, along the same vein.
Parkour!
And I put my comment, and I'm like, parkour, man! And he's like, that is the most epic parkour fail ever.
For all we know, that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to do the most epic parkour trick ever, and failed.
You know what? I was surprised at how cartoony that shit was. Like the sound, like
it sounded
like it was like Wiley. It was like Wile E. Coyote when he finally.
Did he pause for a second and hold up a sign that said "Uh-oh"? Pop a tiny umbrella and fall to his doom.
Oh, grief!
He's like hanging in the air for 2 seconds. He thought like, oh, everything's okay. And he looked down, and that's when you realize, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Hold the sign. And
I had
umbrella
like
down
followed
to
up.
death.
I had like followed it up with like, I hope she has the receipt for that Acme flying suit.
If Acme were a real company,
I always loved when he
how
was
many
actually flying through the
lawsuits?
sky and he was like doing crazy stuff.
In that fucking green man suit with the wings.
And it burnt off and he was just shot. He was just like, oh no.
Which again brings me to my question: if Acme were a for real company, not just a grocery store, how many lawsuits would Wile E. Coyote have against them?
It would
And
definitely.
What would their settlement be?
He'd be Roadrunner for the rest of his life on the settlements.
The number one thing on their boxes would say experiences may vary.
Yeah. It's kind of quaint now to think in this society where we sue for everything that was like products made just blow up in your face.
In the blueprints, it never worked out to the actual what happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna catapult myself. I'm gonna go this fast. I'm gonna catch him.
What kind of company would market a giant red rocket that you tie to your back to chase after a bird?
With roller skates on. With roller skates.
That's a clip.
Stop chuckling at Red Rocket.
No, you're right.
What it was.
We're talking about a coyote, and you're like,
Red Rocket.
he's
Red
got a
Rocket.
giant red rocket.
Red Rocket.
And
Again,
it just blows up in his face.
You always hear dirty things right now.
See, I went to the roller skates and he went to dirtiness. See, you see that?
God damn it.
Well, you're a woman. You don't, you know.
I don't jerk off a lot of dogs, Lou. I don't really go right there.
Lou, you're married. You know, women, we have the dirtiest minds ever. You know this now.
You guys fuck dogs though?
What? No. What? No.
That's what we're talking about, right?
What? Yes. No. What?
People jacking off dogs.
Right.
Okay, no, that's what we were
Moving
talking
on.
about. Wow,
Yeah,
I take that back. You guys
So
are
Red Rover,
dirty,
Red Rover,
dirty
let Jill
monsters.
come over.
You guys are dirty, dirty monsters. Dirty monsters.
All right.
All right.
Oh, you missed it. Me and the dogs when you weren't here.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
we had an orgy.
Oh, man.
This Joel rant brought to you by Snowballs.
Gives you some tingle and you dingle. Snowballs.
All right. You guys remember Screech?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember icing?
Yes.
Where you hand somebody a Smirnoff Ice and they
Yes,
have
the
to
most
drink
disgusting drink ever since Zima.
I'd
Yes.
put that down on any table.
I just want to say I do not remember that.
I remember it.
It was big
That's
on the
because you're
internet.
not a frat boy douche.
I don't remember
Douche.
it having like its own terminology.
Yes,
Icing,
it's
yeah.
called
I remember
icing.
Smirnoff Ice like back in the day when they had.
You had to like
when,
clip their drink when you put it in their hand.
You handed them a Smirnoff, they had to take a knee and drink the whole thing. And it was
Yeah.
stupid because it's something stupid people do.
Right.
Every time somebody tried to do it to me, I just poured out the Smirnoff Ice because it's gross.
Yeah.
So Screech, Dustin Diamond,
Yes.
some guy at a bar tried to ice him. Because
Feta
people
alpha.
are apparently
no,
still doing that.
You can't bring it back. It's done.
Well, Screech agrees because he stabbed this motherfucker.
I thought it was the other way
I'll
around.
ice you back.
I thought it was Screech was like, "Hey man, you want to ice with me?" And like the dude was like, "Wow, you're a fag."
No, it says.
Frozen cocaine is what.
Oh
that
no,
sounds
no,
like
you're
now.
right. I
Yes.
misread it. Oh, this makes it even better.
I know.
Some guy, he tried to ice somebody because he's Screech and he has no idea what the fuck's going on. He doesn't even know what decade it is. And the guy fucking went after him.
Is it all going Screech's way? It's not the 80s.
He's like, wait, you found a bar that still has Smirnoff Ice
Right.
in their cooler?
It's more for show.
You know,
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just read the statement here. Paul Rogers and his brother were watching a basketball game at the Patio Bar and Grill on Christmas when Diamond, who's 37 at the time, came up to one of his brothers with a bottle of Smirnoff Ice and announced, "You've been iced. Get on your knees and drink this." The man
He
declined.
pulled his cock.
Diamond persisted until Rogers told him to back off. A few minutes later, according to Rogers, Dustin Diamond's fiance approached his brother and said, "Just drink it." Again, the man refused, allegedly prompting Diamond to walk to the middle of the bar and say words to the effect of, "Don't make me stab someone on Christmas." Rogers says he and his brother saw Diamond had a knife, though they did not see one, and they left. So he threatened a guy.
This nigga threatened to stab somebody over a Smirnoff?
Over a Smirnoff.
So I'm not drinking your shitty drink.
Life's not going well for him.
Life's not good for...
But life is awesome for Mr. Belding, though.
I called you a fucking guinea homo from the 15th fucking century, you dickhead.
Yeah, Dustin Diamond. You piece of shit.
Yeah, Dustin Diamond, you say?
Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you.
Is what Brian said.
Yes.
Bring back my peeps.
Those are your peeps, huh?
All right, you want to do the
let's
next
keep
one?
going, because, I'm done with talking about Zima.
Speaking of sweets, some girls got in trouble this week. 5 teenage girls went to a Dairy Queen. It was free ice cream cone day at Dairy Queen. And
I
they
want to watch you lick it.
Gained a lot of weight.
Stole
What?
What?
the tip jar.
I just want to say, like, you felt it necessary to interject. To say, I want to watch you lick it.
Can I give you? Can I give you what the whole thing about giving girls free ice cream cones were originally about? Watching girls lick ice cream cones and fantasizing.
You
about
girls
what they want
don't
them
get
to actually
banana
lick.
pops.
Yeah. I don't have the internet.
Let's face that. Who
Lick
originally
this banana
owned business
fudge.
Brian sent a very amusing photo over the
Oh, the
text
dick-
message
the
today.
dick hat?
of him
It
licking
ju-
an ice cream pop?
No, it was a guy with a dick helmet. And he wrote the words, "That's some next level shit."
If you got a dick helmet, you know you're a soldier.
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, that looks like Double Dare, only
It
it's like Double Dick.
It looked like Double Dare.
Right. And that was like, this dude was in the ultimate physical challenge.
I was at work looking at that like, huh. I'm going to get in trouble for this one.
I don't know if there's any more channels like that.
Like what?
Just hardcore, super hardcore, or if it's all just internet now.
It's mostly internet.
Oh, you're saying like Spice TV? Or
Yeah.
Spice
And they
TV
can
is
make that
never
a game
hardcore.
show.
Playboy TV? No, that's no penetration.
Like maybe like...
Gigolos is the closest thing. Gigolos and the Bunny Ranch.
Like double penetration dare.
There's only one thing they could really go to there.
And then
give her
they always...
bro.
Yeah, you don't want to get slimed on that show.
It's a bunch of porn trivia questions or sex trivia questions, and then they can either take the question or take the physical challenge, and bitches get fucked with helmets and stuff.
Gee, the physical challenges sound so much worse to me all of a sudden.
A few months ago, I was seeing this girl, and we were doing like trivia nights and shit. Like going to this bar that did trivia nights. And there were two options which trivia night to go to, because I love me a trivia night.
Sure.
One of them was like general knowledge, just have fun. The other one was like, we have very specific categories. This week's category, name the porn star by her photo. I was like, I am not taking a girl I just started seeing to the name the porn star.
Right.
I don't want her to see how good I can be at that one.
110% he got.
I can also name their filmographies.
My point is,
Backdoor Sluts, I'm sure is the title.
7, 8, and 9.
Her signature move is the 360. 360 ass spin.
Listen, I want to say I did not take you guys down this road. I just want to make the point that the original business owners of America were men, and the originators of
Here we go.
lick an ice cream cone day were probably just a bunch of horny guys that wanted to see young girls lick ice cream cones. That's all I'm saying.
Have we made,
That's what I
have
was
we made
saying.
our political statement?
No, it wasn't a political statement. I'm just saying a fact.
Okay, anyway, so these girls went and got their free ice cream cones.
You know what I love about this job? I keep getting older, and the girls say the same age.
It's what the original.
They're
ice
like
cream
12, you asshole.
You're creepy.
This is an ice cream shop, you perk.
All right.
All right.
Jillian, are you really saying you're not on board with double penetration dare?
Dirty talk. Just a little dirty talk. And slide it right in or right out, whichever direction you want to go in.
Got it.
Whatever. Well, that was a mouthful.
You said double penetration. That means the devil's three-way. Not into that.
She's
And
more
penetration
into
style.
like sexy Jeopardy, I guess.
Sexy Jeopardy
with that dirty talk.
Yes.
I'll take dirty talk for 500, Alex.
The daily double penetration.
What is take it, bitch?
Take it, bitch is fine when it's just him and me. But you throw another guy, there's no take it, bitch.
What is high five me, bro?
No high five me, bro.
What is the Eiffel Tower?
I'll take.
I'm sorry, we were looking for wobbly H.
I'll take dropping loads for 500.
There is no dude that we're close enough with that is cool.
Dropping fucking blank. What is loads?
The exact opposite of blanks. Loads.
First of all,
Loads, Alex.
Sweetheart, where are our bells and our whiteboards for these games? Because we need to make this fair.
Bells and whiteboards.
Remember, oh, you stole my answer. We need whiteboards. We need to write down answers beforehand, play the Jeopardy theme song, and everyone show their answers at these moments.
Or we could finish this story finally.
Yeah, let's
finish the story.
So these 5 girls got in trouble because they went to free ice cream cone day.
And didn't lick it right.
And, yes, of course. But they also stole all the money from the tip jar.
Good for them.
And then Snapchatted it to everyone they knew, took a screenshot, and sent it to the cops, and now they're in trouble.
Well, let me tell you, you got to be a real piece of shit to steal the charity bin.
Yeah. I'm going to cut some of these. Let's get to this one. Drunk guy. Dead.
What?
That's it.
That's your headline? I love it.
I'll go a little.
I'll
elaborate.
You ever see Major League 2 where the shy radio host takes over because Bob Uecker passes out?
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like all scared. He don't want to say anything. And he's like, hit, caught. Like that was like that right there, man. Drunk guy? Dead.
This guy was drunk, climbed a tree, fell on a fence.
I mean, this guy's not bad for offing himself.
It's a natural selection.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but my still question is, 1 dozen beers, does that mean he had 13
They
beers?
said over 1 dozen.
He had 14 beers.
They didn't really go into the
He had
exact
14
number.
Budweiser, just said, I'm going to do it.
What?
I'm going to do it.
Over 1 dozen can mean 13. It can mean 23.
No, it doesn't. 'Cause
Over
that
1
would
dozen
mean
means
2
13.
dozen plus is what you write.
No, it could be 15.
Are you?
No one would say,
are
they
you
would just say 14
getting?
beers. They'll be like,
Are you trying to get to that?
I'm
that
saying it's not
lucky
1.
13 killed him.
No, I'm saying that he was a lightweight.
wrecked him. Damn near killed him. Kill Whitey.
Well, let me tell you, like 13's pretty good compared to recent guest Dave, 3 beer namer.
3 beer namer.
Famous Dave's 3 beer blackout.
Famous Dave's, come on down.
When are we cutting that commercial?
We really should because it's set to like the same music. Too.
It really.
It should have banjo music.
Yeah, come on.
Banjo.
Today, Famous Dave's 3 beer blackout. Home of the weakest beer and the weakest men.
Ain't no heroes here.
Go into the stall and you'll find a surprise. A glory host of plenty. Who's behind it? Well, I don't know.
It's got me flim flam.
Need a sidekick? Go down to Famous Dave's 3 beer blackout.
And
That's all I got.
lube dispensaries.
You're just making it like Famous Days.
Lube dispensaries?
Lube.
Oh.
That's it for
Famous Dave's.
Yeah.
You know, it wouldn't be lube. It would be like that hand sanitizer. He seems like a clean freak.
You remember last week we did the ad for Totally Insane Tape Show?
Yes.
I listened back to theirs where, our ad played. And they're like, Painted Black Comics. They draw stuff. I'm like, thanks.
Well, they got our number.
Painted Black Comics. They draw stuff.
When I put up the Stooley Lou picture, they were the first to like.
Exactly.
Listen, I want t-shirts. Painted Black Comics. We draw stuff. I like that. That actually
good
works.
slogan. Hey,
that is good.
If we're going to have a gimmick,
That's it.
we draw stuff.
We draw stuff.
But you know what? It's great because we don't really ever mention that on the show.
doodle things.
Yeah, go
By
to
the
our
way, they're all artists.
Well, let's say it now. Go to our Facebook page. You'll see a lot of drawings from me and Lou that go up, mainly Lou. They go up there. You got Ken the Diddler. You got Stooley Lou.
Yep.
You got Brian kissing James Franco tenderly.
That's not a drawing.
That's a photoshopping.
Oh, why haven't I seen that? Jillian's Wet Dreams.
You haven't
What?
seen that? It's on Facebook.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll show you after.
I miss it.
It's very disturbing.
And you have
No more
Dave
50
in front of
Shades
his
for
new
me now.
establishment.
Famous Dave's is up
Famous
there.
Dave's. Where it's not spittoons. It's whatever you call something that you throw some jizz into.
Condoms.
Cum buckets.
But back in the day,
cum buckets. No, cum buckets. Yes, the king used
Yeah.
to have a guy with a bucket
Prophylactics.
for him
Hookahs.
to jerk off into. Yes, cum
Yeah,
buckets.
back
Your
at-
wife.
They used to.
Your mama.
They used to shoot the wad, and all you heard was. "Ba-dum."
I'm a cum.
Ping pow!
Shoot the wad. Shoot
Wait. Ping ping pow was what happened when the emperor shut off into a bucket. Ping pow!
That's what they were all yelling at Pearl Harbor.
Don't we have that soundbite?
That's horrible.
One more time.
I apologize.
Cry the Valkyrie.
There it is. I think that's about as much of a sign I need that we need to call
End
this a
this.
night. Why don't we end it off by hashtagging tonight's episode title?
Okay.
Need a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hashtag double penetration there.
Hashtag Chewy Monster.
Hashtag coxapodite, because I love that word.
Would I have gotten the point if I said that was like Dolomite's son?
Yes.
Coxapodite?
Coxapodite. He's
Dolomite.
really gonna lay down the law.
He does.
The
In
ladies
cockfighting
love Coxapodite.
Coming to a theater near you, or not so near you, in the East Village. Coxapodite lays down the law.
And I guess mine would be, even though it's a dig on me, hashtag Red Rocket?
Red Rocket.
I love that Trojan
Why is it
bark
dig on
right
you?
then.
Because I said the dumb thing.
He's the one that said Red Rocket, and we looked
Red
at each other
Rocket.
like, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I need 2 episodes in a row that are digging on something dumb I said.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
like,
look, it may be a little inside foosball, but we're going to...
you know what? Like,
2 inside hockey?
I don't even know what Pete would do with that Red Rocket.
Sucked on it like a dick. Well, in the butthole.
Woo! Oh.
Fuck you guys.
I'm going home.
All right, so let's call it a night. So, as usual, follow us on Twitter at PIB Comics. Like us on Facebook. Check us out on iTunes, Podbean, podcastnation.net. We're on Tumblr. We're on Lou.
Stitcher?
I said, didn't?
No.
Stitcher. Check us out on there.
And soon to come, we're going to open up a Pinterest.
Pinterest, here we come.
Yeah.
So anywhere that podcasts are sold...
I think the world just wants to know everything that everyone's doing at all times.
At all times.
And that's
why
why
I let Lou handle
Let me
this.
tell you, like, Pinterest would be great for, like, Stooley Lou picture and you hugging on Dave Franco.
It's
That's
James
not
Franco.
Dave. It's fucking James, bro.
Well,
Or you can do a threesome for me. Do a threesome for
sorry,
me.
it wasn't the younger brother. It was Mueller.
I'm a Francophile.
I'm going to
Either
show
one.
you this picture. You're going to think it's a lot less sexy than you're making it out to be.
I left his head, like, way too big for the picture.
It doesn't matter. It's still a man in his tiny
All right, but
whities.
close up and show me the
It
picture.
looks
Anyway.
like I was on NBA Jam right there.
Yeah, big head mode. Anyway, so that's it.
Yeah.
For myself and Brian, Stooley Lou. And you are fucking Stooley Lou. You may try to get Stooley Pete to stick,
But it's not. It's Stoolie Lou.
But you're a bird now, son.
My name is Louie, and I'm a Stoolie.
I saw him do it.
I saw him do it.
Oh, snitch.
That's pretty good.
So for myself and Brian and Lou and Jillian, close the door behind you. But first, we're going out on a song, Psycho Enhancer. You heard Greg the other week. New album, Every Last Drop coming out. Enjoy them, and we'll catch you next week.
No money, no whip, old piss growing up. I ain't never had shit, had a heart, got a slit. Might as well rip it out. Got a dream, I ain't giving out. That's what it's all about. All these fucking people tell me who I gotta be. Oh fuck you, motherfucker, you're my enemy. All I need is 5 minutes to remember me. Turn the club into a murder scene, cause all you do is breathe. It's J6 in this bitch to remind me that I'll never be shit. You'll dig your own ditch. Start,